What in the world is going on with Lauri Markanen, and why has he been so bad to start this season? What is going on, y'all? Fast Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to give you guys my thoughts on Lauri Markanen and his horrendous start to the 2019-2020 NBA season. So I'm going to dive deep into this issue. Before I do so, if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, guys. I do post a lot of content on this channel, and you don't want to miss out. I'm going to be ramping up my NBA videos, and you guys absolutely don't want to miss that out. So go ahead and subscribe by hitting the big red subscribe button down below, and go ahead and follow me out, guys, on my social media links down below for my Twitter and my Instagram. Trying to grow that. Would really appreciate it if you guys follow me as well. So I don't want to wait any longer. There's a lot to talk to, and I have a lot to get to about Lauri and this Bulls situation. So going into the season, okay, when I did my Bulls preview video and a bunch of other videos where I talked about the Bulls, I said this Bulls team, okay, will go only as far as their two studs, Lauri Markanen and Zach LaVine. You can switch them around. I'm not saying it in any particular order, but Lauri Markanen and Zach LaVine, how far they take them. Okay? And they both had their ups and downs. Zach LaVine's been benched for crying out loud, and Lauri Markanen, who I'll get into in a second, has not played well at all. But Zach LaVine is still averaging a respectable, 23 points, 22 points a game, and he's been able to bounce back and, for the most part, been decent. Lauri Markanen, on the other hand, the bottom has fallen out, okay? I wanted to wait for a couple of games into the season. I'm like, okay, Lauri's just going through a slump. Shooters always go through this, and I'm not going to just make an overreactionary video. And then the games kept happening, and it didn't change, and Lauri was still performing poorly. And now it's to the point where I'm thinking, is Lauri Markanen broken? Like, have the Bulls literally broke him? I mean, this is a guy who is considered, or I should say at this point was considered, one of the best young players in the NBA, period. Okay? At a time where Luka Doncic is destroying the league, as an European player, by the way, matter of fact, Lauri Markanen has completely regressed. Okay? So what gives? And when I say completely regressed, I'm not overreacting here, folks. Lauri on the year, okay, we're through about, close to 20 games, 13.3 points, 7 rebounds. Okay, he's shooting 35% from the field. Yuck. 28% from the three-point line. Double yuck. That's awful. Last 5 games. Can I introduce you to his last? Can I just let me please, okay? Let me introduce you to his last 5 games. 13 points, 8 points, 10 points, 3 points, 9 points. Rebounds. 8, 4, 1, 6, 7. Lauri Markanen is 7 feet. He got 1 rebound against the Portland Trailblazers. 1. If that's not enough, shooting. 4 for 14, 3 for 10, 3 for 17, 1 for 9, 3 for 12. What is going on? Lauri Markanen literally is broken. Like, what the heck? Okay, and to me, I've been trying to figure it out, just finding anything I can. And to me, honestly, folks, I mean, when you take a look at the play on the court, obviously, and you try to figure out something, the easy answer here is the Bulls are not putting him in positions to win. I've already gone on record saying I hate Jim Boylen. I think he's an awful coach, and I think the Bulls need to fire him. But at the same time, if you fire him, you need to get rid of the entire front office, because they're just going to rehire another coach that's going to be the next Jim Boylen, and it's just going to be a vicious cycle. But point being is, you can look at the on the court and say, okay, the Bulls are not putting Lauri in a position to succeed. But at the same time, I don't want to absolve Lauri from this and say that, listen, yeah, Jim Boylen could be holding you back for sure. But at the same time, I didn't think Fred Hoiberg was the greatest coach, and he, of course, you were thriving under him, and maybe I would still prefer Fred Hoiberg over Jim Boylen, the previous coach. But at the same time, really, Lauri can't overcome Jim Boylen that much. I mean, the rest of the team, as much as I hate Jim Boylen, and I hope I've made that very clear, I'm not a fan of him, the rest of the team is still doing decent. Chris Dunn's actually having a great season for what we expected. And Wendell Carter Jr. has been decent, averaging, I think, a double-double. Zach LaVine, like I just mentioned. So it's just Lauri. It's just Lauri who's completely regressed. And my thing is, it shouldn't be this much just off the coach. Like, he can have a little bit of an impact, maybe a point or two, a rebound or two. It shouldn't be this much. Like, this is scary, what has happened to Lauri Markanen. And all I can think of really is confidence. I think Lauri's confidence is down. I think he's just, not believing in himself, not believing in his shot. And he's just not trying to fight enough, I believe, harder to get out of this slump. Now, obviously, I believe everybody, in the Bulls front office and coaching staff should do everything in their power to absolutely help Lauri through this. But if this continues, if this continues, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like it is scary. So to me, the only thing I can kind of point to is confidence with Lauri Markanen. The confidence just isn't there like it was last season or previous seasons. But again, this needs to change quick, fast, and in a hurry, because Lauri Markanen has gone from one of the Bulls, two best players to, should the Bulls trade Lauri Markanen at the trade deadline? Like, it's literally been that bad. So to me, again, I'm very worried. I didn't want to hit the panic button, but like literally this is the panic button and this is my hand like right over it. Or actually I might just be pressing it right now because that's how worried I am. So hopefully he turns it around. But this is bad, folks. This is really bad. Whatever it is, if it's a confidence issue, if he's dealing with something we don't know, but this is bigger than just the coaching staff. They obviously need to put him in a better situation to succeed, but Lauri Markanen needs to get out of this slump quick, fast, and in a hurry. So let me know what you guys think, guys. What do you think's wrong with Lauri? Just let me know down below in the comment section. Let's talk about this. Let's see what we can come up with. If you guys can let me know. Make sure to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead and subscribe.